The 2024 World Snooker Championship is special for anyone watching, but Osullivan has more reason to be excited than most. Having first taken up her snooker role with the BBC in 2001, the broadcasting icon has witnessed history made time and again. But this year's Crucible quest has a special feel to it as Ronnie Osullivan searches for a record-breaking 8th title on the back of stupendous form. Irvin, 58, has been front and centre for all but 2 of his 7 triumphs in Sheffield to date. But even at the age of 48, there's a sense something unique is on the horizon after Osullivan already clinched the Masters and UK Championship this year. Read more. Ronnie Osullivan admits he had to take medication for anxiety in honest interview. Read more. Mark Allen makes incredible pot that BBC snooker legend dubs shot of the championship. I think I've seen 16 or 17 of his 23 Triple Crowns, including 5 or 6 of his 7 world titles from a ringside seat, and it has been utterly fascinating, the St Andrews native told Daily Star Sport ahead of this year's tournament. Not least to consider what my impressions were of him early on and how those have developed as I've got to know him, and indeed everyone else has got to know him. But to see him develop from this troubled perfectionist, to wit I would reference the walkout against Hendry, at the 2006 UK Championship quarter-final, and putting the white towel on his head against Mark King, 2005 UK Championship. Who do you think will be crowned 2024 Snooker World Champion? Let us know in the comments section below. From shaving his hair ahead of his match with Peter Ebdon at the 2005 World Championship and missing a whole season, taking time out between those World Championship wins in 2012 and 2013 to hooking up with renowned sports psychiatrist, Dr. Steve Peters, and turning him into the truly finished sporting article that he is. Irvin speaks with a fervour and fondness when Ronnie is raised. The Rocket had already won 4 Triple Crown titles by the time she teamed up with Steve Davis and John Parrott to form the BBC's new snooker lineup. Even so, the Scot boasts rare perspective around O'Sullivan's far from linear progression. Not only is almost certainly the best player to have ever picked up a cue, but also what lies beneath. Fans were granted special insight to that side of the star in his biopic, The Edge of Everything. Irvin dubbed the documentary one of the most brilliantly candid portraits of a sportsperson, which exposed viewers to O'Sullivan's hidden half in a very intense way. I think it's been a massive unburdening, for him, of all those things that he hasn't wanted or felt able to share publicly before that film was released, she continued. And it is significant to me that since its release in November, he's gone on to win the first 2 Triple Crowns of the season. The first time he's ever managed to do that in over 30 years on the circuit.